Hi, I'm Dana Stillwell with Steed Read. We're doing Steed Read's podcast. And today I'm at Country Carpenters, Village of Models. And I am speaking with Craig, Director of Sales.
Morning.
Good morning. This episode we're talking about sheds and salt boxes. And I hope you had a chance to look at our other previous podcast on site plans. You can find that on Country Carpenters' website, Steed Read's website, and on YouTube. So, Craig, let's talk about sheds and salt boxes.
That sounds good. Would you like to take a tour?
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's head up.
Lead the way. So, we're talking about sheds and salt boxes.
Yeah.
So, how can we utilize this for a horse or an animal?
This would be ideal for smaller animals, ponies, or other type of livestock like goats. We could reconfigure the front of the building, removing the porch,
Yeah.
and changing the door configuration, say to use like a Dutch door, which is more traditional for animals.
Right.
You want to take a look inside?
Absolutely. How many horses or animals do you think you can lodge in there? What's the dimensions?
So this building here is 12 by 20, and so it depends on the size of the animal.
Right.
So maybe a couple small or medium-sized horses, or a number of smaller animals, like I said, like goats and things like that.
Is this a fixed size? Can you make it any different sizes on it, or is it?
We add lean-tos to it to increase the floor space.
Yep.
So you could add another lean-to on the back side of it.
Right.
And if you wanted it a little bit smaller, there's a 16-foot version and a 12-foot version of this as well.
Fantastic. All right, let's check it out.
So this is our country cabin.
Oh, look at this. This is beautiful.
All post and beam construction. And you can see we have a loft up above. If a customer was concerned about the height, depending on the animal that they're bringing in, or animals, we can remove this loft, and that would give you a full ceiling height like we see out here with the loft removed.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet,
Okay,
so you can see if you have larger horses
Right.
that there's plenty of
And
headroom.
here I'm your little pony.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a lot of room.
If the animals were smaller, the loft would make a great place for storage.
Right.
For
Absolutely.
hay or equipment or other items that you need to put away, out of the beaten path,
Right.
so to speak. And so I would say, putting some Dutch doors on the front, or you can do it on the gable ends. Again, depending on the size of the animal. You can do a partition down the middle, create 2 stalls.
Right.
So it's kind of however you want to lay it out. There's a lot of different options.
That's awesome. There is. And the structure? How's it made?
But all post and beam construction.
Yeah, you can see that.
Rough sawn timbers.
Right. So, what's going to make me want to buy one of these over some of the Joe Schmoes out there?
I would say the post and beam construction.
Right.
So a lot of small buildings out there are conventionally framed with dimensioned 2x4s. These buildings are all post and beam, all rough sawn timbers. They're as beautiful on the inside as they are on the outside.
They sure are.
And that's really one of the advantages of having
And it's
our
real
buildings.
wood. You don't have any particle board here.
Correct. Yep, it's all solid.
Which is phenomenal. You can't beat that. And you could almost use this for the floors for the horses instead of using clay.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, you guys are doing a nice job.
Thank
Good
you.
work.
Thank you.
All right, so should we go look at the next building?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's head on over. All right, Craig, here we are. What are we looking at?
So this is one of our salt box models.
Yeah.
This building is well designed for, say, a run-in for horses. I've worked with customers on that before, where they have a run-in in the front and then stalls in the back. As you can see, it's also nice for equipment storage.
Absolutely.
So if you have farm equipment or trucks, tractors, you can put that in one section of the barn and then use the other section for livestock.
What dimensions are we looking at?
So this is a 22-foot frame, and then the width starts at 18 feet, and then in 6-foot increments, you can go as far as you want.
Right, okay. And now the roof looks a little funny. Is that
So that's the salt box design.
okay?
So a salt box You have a shorter, steeper section of roof in the front,
Right.
and then a longer section in the back with a shorter back wall.
Nice, nice. And the dimensions.
This particular building is a 22 by 30 foot, which gives you two 12-foot bays and a 6-foot bay on the end.
Yep. And is there any variety of other dimensions that you can have?
Absolutely. So, like I said, when you go in 6-foot increments, if you did 12 feet at a time, you could have, multiple 12-foot bays, introducing the 6-foot bay if you wanted it or not. So you really have your choice of how you want to lay that out. The 6-foot bay can go either on the right or the left, so you have that option as well.
Awesome. And what's the difference between the shed and the salt box? What would be the benefit here for people to purchase?
Well, much bigger building.
Right.
So larger animals, more space.
Yep.
The free span in this building is really nice too. It does not have a loft, but it doesn't have center posts. So that gives you the wide open floor space, which a lot of people like.
Well, let's check it out. I like the floor. What'd you do to the floor in this?
So this is a company that does polyurethane coatings.
That looks nice for
Very
a garage.
durable. Very durable. Yes.
bet.
Yep.
Huh. Wow, this is a beautiful structure.
So again, all post and beam construction.
Yep. I can see the 3 stalls in the back and having this all be a run-in. That'd be really nice.
Yeah,
for the
exactly. You
animals.
could have this front section open and then put your stalls more toward the back half of the
Right.
building.
And if you had 4 horses, you could put another stall here and have this be your grooming and hay
Yep.
supply, or no, your feed store.
Anything you can imagine, you can do in this space because of the fact that it is wide open.
Absolutely. And these garage doors, they're interesting.
Yeah, so this is an option if you have vehicles and you want to use garage doors. We
Yeah.
make the garage door panels. And I think you'll be very impressed with the operation of them. Very, very quiet.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard such a quiet garage door. People might like that in their horse barns.
Yep. So that's an option as well. We have swing out doors
Right.
that work well on this building, or the garage doors.
And you
that
mentioned
also
Dutch
work well.
doors already.
Dutch doors can go on this building as
Nice,
well.
nice.
I've had some customers put small sliders on the sides, on the gable ends of the building as well.
Where can people get more information on these buildings?
So best ways to contact us is either through our website, where you can see a whole gallery of all the models that we offer, or call us directly at our home office, and you can talk to one of the sales staff that can assist you in what building works best for your needs.
Phone number?
860-228-2276.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for your time. This has been a great tour. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you for visiting us.
Well, we'll put our next episode together.
Sounds great.